Okay, sorry I couldn't finish the entire video. A customer just came in with a job. So please like the video and hit that subscribe button for part 2 dropping very soon. Thank you. The board from the old one, from the original Apple protective board, and then we take off the protective board on this new battery and then replace it on top of it, right? And now you see everything. So now it makes sense. You understand how it works. And there you can see that we have a display, which means this guy is now out of on and running, right? So it's not all the time that when you get a brand new device everything's supposed to be working fine. Okay, not all the time, right? Sometimes it won't work, sometimes there will be a little problem with it, right? Something like this. These are not like big deal, they are not big issue. Okay, so we are cleaning the board again. We are just testing it to see whether it works or not, right? We are cleaning the board and now we are cleaning inside of the phone. That's what I'm doing now, using a rotating screw, right? It actually makes the work easy. And applying some alcohol, like this is pure alcohol, right? Isopropyl with a little chemicals added. Okay, so you apply it on the board, you clean it gently. Be careful, that black circle over there, that is the wireless charger. Okay, that is the wireless charger coil. You always have to be careful with it, don't break it, be gentle. Cleaning is part of the work. It's like 70% of the work. Okay, and what I'm taking off right now is the old glue, right? That is the old glue which was on the board. This is the guy that was holding the screen to the body of the phone, right? It also doubles up as a water resistive coating, right? So everything is taken off with a bit of alcohol. The board is being cleaned gently, right? Clean all the edges. That is the most important part of it, right? Get to clean all the edges. That is easy. Everybody can do that one. Okay, everybody can do that one. Now most people will be asking what causes a battery to swell, right? That is a very important question. Lithium batteries, the way they are designed, there are few things that lead to swelling batteries inside of a phone, right? They are not my thing, and one of them is called chemical composition, right? Chemical decomposition. Okay, the chemicals inside the phone, inside the battery, there are liquid chemicals inside this phone, like some gas straight chemicals inside this thing. Okay, and this whole body, this whole black thing you're seeing is designed to trap that gas inside of it, right? It is designed to trap the gases inside the phone so that this gas don't go anywhere, right? And since there is a chemical decomposition, now the gases inside of these devices, right, this gadget releases a lot of carbon dioxide, and there is no vent on the battery. There is no exit place for those carbon dioxides to go, right? Because of that, they begin to push, expanding the top layer, right? They push, expanding the top layer, which is like a safety measure that have been built, right, to avoid explosion, right? We compacted this, we build them in a way that they secure themselves, right, making sure they never explode, right? That is the importance of trapping the gases inside of it, right, making sure they don't explode, right? So what you're seeing here is a new strong battery, right? That is a very nice used battery over there. These ones are easy to remove. Okay, so you just have to peel off what we press down there and then drag it up, and there we go, the battery will be off, right? You don't need to stress yourself using the screw pulling out the glue down there. No, it's just as simple as that. And I don't know if I made this thing clear to you. All right, that is how all batteries are designed. These are Apple batteries. Okay, I bought Apple iPhone 13 battery. Okay, you can see it here. I'm placing it there with a firm press, right? Giving it a nice roll. Okay, putting on another water resistive coating, right? To make sure your phone is 100% waterproof. Actually, water resistant. Phones are not waterproof yet, they are water resistive. Alright, and the highest we have now is like IP67, IP68. Okay, so your phone is not waterproof, your phone is water resistive. Okay, it resists water to a certain limit. It's not completely waterproof, so be careful. Don't immerse your phone inside a pool and be there thinking, oh, this thing will work fine. Say you come back crying. Okay, so yeah, assembling this guy back, right? Looking at it over there, everything looks so nice. Everything went on perfectly well, and you get to be careful with that plate in case you are doing something like this, right? Because slightly mistake, you cut the true tone sensor over there. I think yesterday we were talking of how true tone works, right? You can check that on the channel. I think I have the video there. I'll try to pin it at the comment section. Okay, so that is the true tone sensor over there. Be careful, if you cut it off, you are going to cry later. Your client will come in with Iron Rock Mike Tyson. They'll beat you anyhow. And I don't think you want that to happen over there. So we are just giving it a warm blow, making sure everything there works fine. Now we are taking up that peel so that we can now press the screen back onto the flame. Okay, and everything is coming out there. It's gentle, it's nice, and there we go. Your screen is going onto the board. Double check it, don't break any flex down there. Right, that's what we are doing here. You double check, making sure everything looks clean and gentle down there. Right, make sure everything looks clean, and don't forget to remove the protective seals we put on the camera lenses. Alright, we put them there to avoid touching the camera lens. But if you touch them, your camera become a little quirky, not good looking. Okay, and there we go. The phone is completely closed. Let's put it under this air tightened device, taking out all the trapped air inside, making sure your phone is correct and good, like originally water resistive as it used to be before. Okay, so that is what we are doing here. Sorry, one of my light went off. That is what you see me doing right here. So we are putting the back screw, that the down screws back there, and then never forget those screws. They are very important, right? Don't forget them, they are always important, right? And then we are putting that guy back over there for extra air tightening. Okay, hit it a little bit so that we soften the glue to, just for air tightening. Right, that's what you are seeing here, and everything went on perfectly well. So we are powering that then on again, and there we go. We have an Apple logo. There's nothing more exciting like than seeing an Apple logo appearing on a customer's phone. Right. And that is so nice. That is beautiful. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. That's very necessary and important to me at the moment. Helping build the channel at the moment. We only have 5 subscribers. Okay. Help make this dream come true. All right. Thank you.